Welcome, everyone, back to Backyard Oasis Inspo. Today, we're exploring a topic close to many homeowners' hearts and wallets: cheap garden makeover ideas. Transforming your outdoor space doesn't have to mean breaking the bank. It's about unleashing creativity, embracing resourcefulness, and discovering the hidden potential within your own backyard, often using materials you might already have or can acquire for very little cost. This is about making smart choices to create a beautiful, personal, and inviting garden sanctuary without the hefty price tag. If you're ready to get inspired and learn how to refresh your garden affordably, stick around. And before we begin exploring these wonderful ideas, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more backyard inspiration, and maybe even drop a comment below telling us the first thing you'd love to change in your garden on a budget. Embarking on a cheap garden makeover is fundamentally about a shift in perspective. It champions the idea that ingenuity trumps expense. It's a celebration of the DIY spirit, finding satisfaction not just in the end result, but in the process of creation and transformation itself. This approach encourages us to look at our surroundings with fresh eyes, seeing potential in discarded items, appreciating the beauty of simple materials, and understanding the value of patience as plants grow and salvaged items find new life. It's about working with what you have, enhancing existing features, and adding personality through thoughtful, low-cost interventions. The feeling it evokes is one of empowerment, proving that a stunning outdoor space is accessible to everyone, regardless of their budget. It fosters a deeper connection to your garden as you invest your own time and creativity into shaping it. The hallmarks of a budget-friendly garden makeover often include clever reuse and upcycling. Think old tires painted vibrant colors and stacked to become quirky planters, or wooden pallets dismantled and rebuilt into vertical gardens, benches, or pathway sections. Salvaged bricks or stones can create charming, rustic edging for garden beds, while glass bottles might become borders or even decorative elements within the landscape. Common materials are often humble but effective: gravel or pebbles for pathways and mulching, concrete blocks for constructing raised beds or simple seating, and basic terracotta pots, which can be painted or decorated for a custom look. Reclaimed wood, in its many forms, is a cornerstone material, offering versatility and character. The color palette in a budget garden is wonderfully flexible. It might be driven by the natural tones of wood, stone, and foliage, creating a calm and earthy feel. Alternatively, a can of exterior paint is one of the most cost-effective ways to inject personality and vibrancy. Painting old furniture, fences, pots, or DIY planters can unify disparate elements and create bold focal points. Often, the most striking colors come from the plants themselves, carefully chosen annuals for pops of seasonal color, or perennials selected for their long-lasting blooms and foliage interest. When it comes to furnishing a budget garden, creativity reigns. Forget expensive matching sets. Instead, focus on DIY solutions like benches made from cinder blocks and wooden planks, or comfortable seating crafted from sturdy wooden pallets adorned with affordable cushions. Keep an eye out at thrift stores, flea markets, and online marketplaces for secondhand garden furniture that might just need a good clean or a fresh coat of paint to look spectacular. Even simple, handmade decorations like painted stones, wind chimes made from old cutlery, or jar lanterns can add immense charm and personality without costing much at all. The overall mood is often eclectic, cozy, and deeply personal, reflecting the resourcefulness and taste of the gardener. Planting strategically is key to a successful and affordable garden makeover. Growing plants from seed is significantly cheaper than buying established ones, though it requires more patience. Participating in local plant swaps or taking cuttings from friends and neighbors are fantastic ways to acquire new plants for free. Choosing perennials is a smart long-term investment, as they return year after year, often spreading and providing more plants over time. Opt for hardy, low-maintenance varieties suited to your local climate to minimize costs associated with care and replacement. Container gardening is another budget-friendly approach, allowing you to control soil conditions and easily rearrange your display. Vertical gardening, using things like pallets or wall-mounted containers, maximizes growing space in smaller areas without requiring extensive landscaping. We've touched on so many creative ways to save money while beautifying your garden space. From upcycled planters to savvy plant choices, the possibilities are truly endless. We'd love to know what resonates most with you. Which element of budget-friendly garden design sparks your imagination? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're finding these ideas helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Backyard Oasis Inspo for more tips and inspiration. Of course, embracing a cheap garden makeover does come with certain considerations. It often requires a greater investment of your time and physical effort, especially if you're undertaking DIY projects or sourcing secondhand materials. Patience is essential, both in finding the right items and in waiting for seeds to sprout and young plants to mature. It also demands a degree of planning and research, identifying cost-effective materials, learning basic DIY techniques, and understanding which plants will thrive in your specific conditions. Sourcing free or cheap materials might take some searching through online forums, local marketplaces, or even politely asking neighbors or businesses if they have unwanted items like pallets or old bricks. However, the benefits far outweigh these considerations. The most obvious advantage is the significant cost saving, allowing you to achieve a beautiful garden without financial strain. There's also a strong element of sustainability involved, as upcycling and reusing materials reduces waste and environmental impact. Perhaps most importantly, the process builds skills, fosters creativity, and results in a garden space that is uniquely yours, filled with personal touches and the satisfaction of knowing you created it yourself. This hands-on approach deepens your connection with your outdoor space, turning it from just a patch of land into a true extension of your home and personality. Look for inspiration everywhere, in nature, online, in magazines, at salvage yards, and even on neighborhood walks. Simple solutions, like ensuring your garden is tidy and well-weeded, which costs nothing but effort, can make a huge difference. Adding inexpensive solar lights along pathways or highlighting features can dramatically enhance the ambience after dark. In essence, achieving a beautiful garden on a budget is all about shifting focus from expensive purchases to creative solutions and personal effort. It proves that a limited budget doesn't have to limit your vision. With a little imagination, some elbow grease, and a willingness to see potential in the unexpected, you can transform your backyard into a delightful oasis, a space that brings you joy and reflects your unique style, all without emptying your wallet. Don't be afraid to start small, perhaps tackling one corner or project at a time. Embrace the journey of learning and creating, and enjoy the process of bringing your budget-friendly backyard vision to life. Thank you so much for joining us today on Backyard Oasis Inspo. We hope these cheap garden makeover ideas have sparked your creativity and shown you that a beautiful garden is within reach. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next dose of backyard design inspiration. Until next time, happy gardening!